It's SEC season going into week 10, man. About to rank some teams, man. I got my guys in the building. Let's bring them up. I don't know why I took them off, but there they go. I got Nick Frazier from Water Cooler Talk Sports. Nick, how you doing?
I'm here, man. I'm doing well, man. How you feeling, man?
Feeling pretty good, man. And then I got my guy down at the bottom, DC Wolf from Auburn Addicts. How you doing, man?
Great, man. Ready to rank some teams.
Yeah. So I see y'all in the chat, man. Got some new intro music. Tell me how you like it, man. If you don't like this one, we'll scrap it. We'll go back to the old one. I don't know. I just try something different. Let's get excited for these rankings.
Yes, sir.
Man.
Yes, sir. I like it, man. I like the intro music, man.
Yeah. So man, we had a pretty eventful weekend when it came to around the SEC, man. What do y'all think? Just give me a quick synopsis of how y'all feeling, man.
Yeah, this is like I said, I'm gonna keep saying it every week. The most parity the SEC has seen in years, man. That's all I'm saying. Every week is something different. So every week these rankings should be different. So I'm excited.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Every week, man. Every week is something different, man. Every week a team look good. Then you get a pairing of teams and they like, man, having a 6-3 game. Then they play somebody else the next week and they having a 35-45 game. It's crazy, man. I love that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So if y'all just now joining, well, of course you're just not joining because the show just started. But make sure you hit that like button. And make sure if you're not subscribed and you're watching, make sure you subscribe to the channel so that you can become part of the Keyboard Collective. As these guys know, and as everybody always knows, that the Keyboard Collective is currently accepting members, and that's always open, right? Uh-oh.
Hey, let it ride, man. Let it ride. Woo! Let it ride. Let it ride. I like that, man.
It sounds like something off of like college football 25 or college football. It sounds like that's what it sounds like.
It goes somewhere, man. I don't know where we going.
That's what it does. It does sound like that. It sounds like that. That's what it sounds like.
Let's go. Oh man, y'all are hilarious, bro. Y'all are hilarious. Y'all hilarious, man.
This lit right here.
And I'm glad y'all like it. All right, man. All right. It was having too much fun.
All right, DJ.
All right. Whew. All right. Now that we're live, man, first of all, that was a mistake, but it turned out great.
Man.
Turns out everybody loves it. All right. So without further ado, again, like I was trying to do the first time, the Keyboard Collective is always accepting members. And let's play that commercial, man. All right, man. You saw it. If you are in the chat and you want to become part of the Keyboard Collective, by all means, all you got to do is subscribe, right? All you got to do is subscribe. It's really simple, all right? As you know, like we do about this time, I don't know why I keep losing my guys. Hold on. As you know, like we do about this time, let's go ahead and get into our question of the day before we get any further. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me get that pulled up for you guys. I got an interesting one. Last week we had a question of the day. Y'all remember last week's question of the day?
Top football movie.
Movies. Yep. Football.
Yeah, football movies. We determined that everybody likes Remember the Titans.
Yeah,
right?
man.
So yeah, so this week got a different question of the day, and that question of the day is Bam. What are your Saturday essentials, right? When you're sitting at home or wherever you like to partake in watch your football, what is a must have for you? That's what I want to know from the collective today. What is your must have, right? Uh, and as you know, these are updated live. All you got to do is hashtag the corresponding letter. Uh, so when you're watching your football, do you like to have barbecue, right? This is SEC football. We're in the South. A lot of people like to have barbecue, must have, right? What about party wings, right? Buffalo wings, honey barbecue, however you like them, fried hard. I don't know. Um,
Mm-hmm.
burgers and fries is a classic one to watch with football, right? Do you got to have burgers and fries? If so, hashtag C. Uh, if you're like me, you kind of like a cold beer when you watch a football. Kind of like a cold beer, right? If that's what you like when you're watching football, hashtag D. To vote for that. And also, hey man, football's stressful. Football is stressful. If you gotta have a smoke break, I understand. So if that's what you must have while you're watching football, uh, go ahead and hashtag E, especially if you're an Auburn fan. I know you sometimes you gotta get your fix in because it's stressful. All right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hash, hashtag F if you like parlay sheets, right? If you gotta have you a good bet going while you're watching football. All right. Hashtag F, right? And then the last one is G other, and just tell me what that is. What do you must have when you're watching football, right? All right, so that's our question of the day. Of course, that's a live poll. It will update as it, you know, it update live as you vote. As you can see, you got votes coming in. It's pretty close. It's tied. This may be pretty interesting, man. This may be pretty interesting. A lot of people got some others. Yeah, if you pick other, let me know what it is, man, so we can shout that out. Got a lot of smoke breaks in the house too. Uh, nothing wrong with nothing wrong with that. I understand that. Hey, it's a stressful game, so that'll be up at all times. You can vote. If you can't vote, it's because you're not part of the Keyboard Collective. And if you want to vote and you want to become part of the Keyboard Collective, all you got to do is hit that subscribe button. Real easy application. Hit that subscribe button, and then you can vote. This is America. Please vote. Let your vote be heard. Your vote counts. You guys on the panel, man. How y'all feeling about that, man? What do y'all must have? Am I missing something?
Yeah, I got I can hey, I can always go for some party wings or just
Yep.
wings in general. I can always go for that.
Yeah.
My wife probably like the burgers and fries because that's her favorite food. But nah, man, for me the party wings, and get like a or you can get the tray from Chick-fil-A, like the chicken nugget tray from like the little not the chicken nuggets, but like the little chicken the
Chicken
little,
tenders.
Yeah,
no,
the
not the tenders. They're not tenders. The little 12 count, the little counts that you
Chicken
get.
nuggets. Chicken nuggets.
I guess is what they call.
Yeah.
You
yeah,
can get like a 30 or 45 count of those. Man, I can
Okay.
tear them up. I can tear
yeah,
them up.
with the,
Okay.
what do they call them with the biscuits attached to them? You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're
Little
talking
breakfast
about.
ones.
It's man, I don't know, bro. I can't think of the name right now, but I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, I like to
Uh
have the wings, man. You know, fried extra crispy, man. You know what I'm saying? Then I
Extra
take
lemon
the,
crispy.
pepper. They
I
gotta
like
be
to, yeah,
lemon pepper.
I like to take the
I'm not
dip
a
too,
fan of
man.
lemon pepper though, Nick.
Me either. I'm
Man,
either.
y'all missing out,
Me either,
bro.
man.
Lemon
Oh,
pepper.
we
Chicken
got a
minis. That's what they call it. Chicken minis.
chicken
Chicken
wing.
minis.
Got
Yeah,
another
chicken
guest
minis.
another guest coming in the building real quick. Let me go ahead and get him in here. I got Coach Carr from On the Block Sports. Hey,
What's
Coach
we got a
Carl.
representation for Alabama on the panel. Man, this is
going
gonna be a
on?
good one. I can already tell you guys it's gonna be amazing. How you doing, Coach Carr?
I'm all right, man. About yourself, Ted.
Man, I'm pretty good. You came just in time for the question of the day, man. I asked the people what's your must have for game day. What do you gotta have?
Hmm.
Let
What do I have to have for game day?
me show you the options, man.
Let's see.
So we got A, barbecue, B, party wings. We got C, burgers and fries. We got D, my favorite, a cold beer. Nobody likes that. And then we got E, a smoke break. Yeah, if you stressed out, I understand that. And then we got F, parlay sheets, if you like to get your bet on. And we got G is other. And if you pick G, just let me know what it is so we can shout it out in the chat. Which
Man,
one of these your must have?
mine'll probably be G, man.
And what's that?
Cold, something cold like a cold soda, bottled water. and some chips, man. Like I don't really care about the food size. Just give me some chips or some nachos or something like that, and some cold drink, Coca-Cola or a bottle of water.
You on the dip,
Man.
coach? You on the dip, queso
Hmm?
dip?
Oh, I'm with the queso. Too many onions.
Okay.
Ah, I feel you. I don't like onions either. If I eat onions, I swell up.
Yeah, me too.
I
Yeah,
mean, I
me
don't.
too. If
I
I
don't.
if
I just say that to make sure that they don't put them on there.
no, it's like it just depends on what type of onions. If it's like white onions, I swell up for real, get sick, swell up, start
Yeah,
coughing and sneezing.
Oh
agree.
Sometimes red
man.
onion don't bother me,
Agree.
Okay.
so
All right, guys.
I just stay away from them.
Yeah, yeah. All right, guys. We about to get right into this ranking. Real quick. I got a little special message though. Real quick, I want to put this up here just to put this on you guys' mind. Um, we are. Just give me 1 second. We are January 13th, 2026. We will be um having officer elections for the Keyboard Collective. So that's you guys in the chat. Uh, we need a president. We need a vice president. We need a secretary. We need a CEO. All right. So, uh, and this will be voted on by the people in the Keyboard Collective. You'll be able to vote on it just like we vote on questions of the day. And this will be held January 13th, 2026. That gives you time enough to get your nominations in. And how do you get nominated? You just send an email to info@SECZN .com and for your nominations, and then we're gonna vote on it. And I got some special prizes for the people who win that. So you want to make your comments, right? That's the way. The easiest way to get nominated is to be active in the comment section, right? Be part of the Keyboard Collective where your comments are the currency, right? So if you want to contribute to the name, image, and likeness of SC Season, just comment. It's real simple, real simple. All right, so we're gonna get into our wheel of luck, so we can decide who goes first, so we can go ahead and get this show on the road. Um, right now, let's got to add some names to this real quick.
3 versus 1. I like this type of problem.
It's all up there, man. It's already up there. DC. DC.
I got Nick. Let me capitalize everybody's number because I don't want nobody to think I'm singling them out. All right, we got Nick, and then we got Coach Carr. If I misspell some words, don't that's right. Okay, cool. All right. So real simple. We're gonna get this wheel a spin, and we're gonna figure out who goes first, second, third. Is the way we do it around here. All right. Person with the first pick is going to be
That's right.
DC.
That's right. That's
All right. So
right.
DC's got the first pick. All right, and we'll just remove the winner from that, and then we'll go to the next pick. So second is going to be. It's gonna be me. All right. Remove that. And then lastly, let's see who goes third in this race. All right. You got Nick. All right. So the order that we got for this is going to be DC, me, Nick, Coach Carl, in that order. All right. So let's get this out of the way so we can see this whole thing. All right. All right. You guys, we watched football this weekend. We watched all of these games Saturday, so you know the rules. If you don't know the rules, let me go ahead and put them up. So if you're not familiar with this process, you'll see how this goes, right? So this is what we do around here. First of all, the first rule is like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you are not subscribed to the channel, that means you can't comment, you can't vote, your voice can't be heard. You definitely want to subscribe to the channel. And you want to like the video. That's rule number one. All right, so what we're gonna do is draft style rankings, right? Each panelist up here is gonna pick a team in draft style order. Once all 10 spots are filled, the remaining teams stay on the sideline for that week. If a team loses to a group of 5 team, their logo is replaced by that team until they win another SEC game. And one of the most important rules is only consider what has been put on the field this season. That means we don't care about what happened in 2008. We don't care about what we think is going to happen. Only the games that have been put on the field this season. And most importantly, no favorites. No favorites. These are non-biased, so no favorites. All right, let's get at it, man. Let's get at it. This is gonna be a good one. Let's get back to the ranking stage here. All right. So with the first pick, DC, starting with you. I got the second pick, then Nick, and then Coach Carl. And DC, so DC, you can go ahead. Let me reset the clock for you.
Okay.
Reset the clock. All right.
And
And remember this.
it's a non-biased show, man. So I'm gonna turn that off.
You go turn the football
Non-biased.
around. All
Keep
right.
Oh,
everything
really?
non-biased, baby. Let's go.
Really?
Now,
All right.
I'm gonna have to go, man, straight out the gate, man. I think this is an easy one for everybody, man. It's Texas A&M, man. They go into Baton Rouge, man, and just get a dude fired. You feel what I'm saying? And did that thing. You know, they put belt to bottom on them. You know what I'm saying? Last week it was kind of close between Alabama and A&M. You could argue who should be on top. Non-biased, you got to get A&M, man, straight up.
Texas A&M.
Yeah,
All right, let's put them up there. Let's
yeah.
see what they're working with. All right. So that's their schedule. Obviously undefeated. I agree with that pick. What about the rest of you guys, man? Y'all got any pushback on that, or you want to elaborate on this?
None. No elaboration needed. Probably the best team in the
Nah.
country.
I mean, by stats wise, the biggest win they had at LSU. They did beat Notre Dame. They are scoring with 2 points more a game on offense than Alabama is right now. Even though Bama has the better defense. I'm gonna let this one ride, right? I'll let this ride. I'll
I
let
think
it ride.
I think it's fair, man. They beat everybody that's in front of them, so you can't argue with that, right? Like you beat all the teams that's in front of you. At this point in the season, we talking about eight weeks in. Well, 8 games in, they beat everybody in front of them. To go on the road to do LSU like that at night, I don't care what they're going through. That's a tough environment, like to play in at night, and the dump truck them the way that they did. Man, I don't have no problem with this pick. I don't have no problem with this
They
pick.
putting up points on everybody. What,
I don't know what.
hey,
I have no idea
get
what.
drunk again, boy.
I have no idea what. But yeah, that's weird. But we,
Only difference here between Alabama and Texas A&M, man, is that they had a 0 in the loss column. Other than that, Bama is the better team. Hands down, we got more. Bama has more top 25 more victories, man. Like we're 4-0 in the AP poll victories. Texas A&M had 2 victories in the AP poll. So I mean, either way it goes, man. Only thing I say, man, is they had a 0, Bama had a 1. Other than that, I give Texas A&M the edge only because of that 0 in the loss column.
You really think Bama is the better team than Texas A&M? That's just not your fandom coming out.
Honestly, it's not fandom wide. It's just basically, man, that you just pay attention to the defensive wide. Bama gave up less points than Texas A&M, and only scored 2 points less than Texas A&M. So you just start talking about stats wise, yeah, Bama is a better team. Quarterback wise, passing, yeah, Bama better team. Texas A&M probably better rusher attack than Alabama is. But I mean, it's pick 'em. Like it's toss up right now. You can
so
pick. It's just pick 'em.
I tell you what, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get my pick out the way, and we can just have this conversation because the next team I got the second pick, and of course I'm going with Alabama. I'm going with Alabama at number 2. Um, and for a lot of the reasons that you guys stated, see if we can get them pulled up here without the music playing. All right. So yeah, man, they lost to Florida State. That's the only blemish on their record is that loss to Florida State. Um, Now that loss doesn't look good, right? Because Florida State is falling off the map at this point. And I thought when I saw that game originally, I thought that Florida State was going to be at this point one of the top teams in the country, but they didn't end up that way. All right. Uh, to your point, statistically, Alabama does have a better defense than Texas A&M. They do. And they have beat more ranked teams when you talk about going at Georgia. Vanderbilt, Missouri, then winning at Tennessee. Now the South Carolina game is probably. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. Had they done South Carolina like Texas A&M did LSU, I think I would have a legitimate case to put them at number one. Uh,
The
but
the difference is Tez. The difference is Tez, right? South Carolina was homecoming. That's a big
mm,
difference. In South Carolina, 100% healthy at that point. Like, man, all they studs are studs. So they're not going to take anything from South Carolina. They haven't been playing up the standard. Neither had LSU. So
right
if LSU played up the standard in the second half like they played in the first half, they beat Texas A&M. They just ain't show up coming out of halftime. I think that's the big issue with LSU. Coming out of halftime, it was a whole different team than it was when they went into halftime.
there, yeah, I mean that's fair. But again, you got to win the games that are in front of you. That
You
if
got
it
to win
wasn't,
that game.
yeah, if it wasn't for that Florida State week one, I think it's a legitimate case. What you
Yeah.
guys think about that,
We
man?
not I'm not arguing for Bama being number one. I'm just saying, like, if it wasn't for that loss column, Bama would probably be number one. But it's that one loss in that column that makes it look so bad, and that's that Florida State beatdown.
I give you that. What do you guys think about that? DC, Nick.
No, I agree with it, man. I don't. I agree with him. It's right here a toss up. I couldn't say who's the better team or who's the clear cut team. You know what I'm saying, on the neutral field, man. I wouldn't know who to pick in that game. Um, but it's clear cut to me. Texas A&M, then Alabama, um, because of that loss. And then Texas A&M have been throttling folk, man. You know what I'm saying? Bama kind of been, even though they play, and I guess that's limited to their schedule. They play tougher teams statistically or ranking wise, and some of the games they've been skating. But I have to give it to Texas A&M.
Do you give Texas A&M credit for that Notre Dame win on the
Absolutely, bro.
road?
They went to their house and put up 40 some points on them, 41 on them in their house. You gotta give them credit, bro. To go on the road and touchdown Jesus and do that, yeah, you gotta give them credit, man.
Notre Dame game is the biggest game that they won because the way Notre Dame playing right now. Notre Dame look like they probably gonna finish the season with like no more losses. So Notre Dame is probably Texas A&M biggest game. They should have not. They should not have won the game, and they did. So that's
Mm,
that's that's fantastic, man. I like that fact.
Hmm.
And then the fact that they destroyed Florida after Florida beat LSU,
Hmm.
it
mm.
says a lot about Texas A&M too, man. So yeah, I'm not gonna argue with you on that one. I'm gonna let y'all have that one.
All right, man. So I mean, if all hearts and minds are clear on those, we'll move on to the next one.
Hmm.
Which is Nick. Nick, who you got, man? Tell me who you got at number three. This is where it should start getting interesting, though, for real.
Hmm.
Yeah. I think we had this conversation last week about do we punish a team for an idle week? Um, basically, I'm not gonna punish them. Just because they did beat the team that I have right behind them. I'm gonna put Georgia at number three.
We'll put Georgia at number three.
Yep.
Okay. All right. How we feeling about that one, guys?
I agree with that, man. That was my
I'm
pick right
not
there.
gonna say a word.
That was my pick right there.
Mhm. um, I don't have them at number three on my list. I'm just be
Really?
honest with you. I got Ole Miss ahead of them.
Oh wow.
Man, for Ole Miss, because I guess it's recency bias. You know, uh, I just for Ole Miss to go and do Oklahoma like that, in their building. But like Nick said, you almost can't punish the team for having an idle week. Georgia didn't play anybody, so it's not. I don't know if you can actually bring them down because of that. But we can take a look at their resume just to see and verify what they have up there.
But what about the head to
My
head? Georgia beat them head to
my
head,
question
though.
is, yeah, I was about to say the same thing.
Georgia
Like
beat them head
Georgia
to head.
beat Ole Miss, so how can
That
you
shouldn't be a
put the
question.
team that beat you in front of you?
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
Oklahoma,
yeah.
Oklahoma has a really good defense, but Georgia offense is the best Oklahoma offense right now. And Georgia not bad on defense. And you went to the hedges and got beat, but
You
you went to
did.
Oklahoma and you beat a struggling Oklahoma with a hurt quarterback. So,
I give you that. I give you that. I give you that.
so
I
you
can
might as
see
well
that.
just go. So instead of instead of wasting time with that one, you might as well just go ahead and put Ole Miss in the fourth spot because we
So
arguing about them right now. So
let's so that
you
uh,
know,
so before we move on to that fourth spot, man, if y'all just joining, make sure you go and vote in the chat. What are your Saturday essentials, man? What do you need to watch a game on a Saturday? What's the most important thing to you? We got barbecue at hashtag A in the chat for barbecue, hashtag B in the chat for party wings, hashtag C for burgers and fries, hashtag D for a cold beer, and hashtag E for a smoke break, and F for parlay sheets, and hashtag G for others. And if you pick other, just make sure you put in the chat what that other is so that we can shout that out. All right. So we'll get back to it. So I assume, Coach Carr, that means you picking Ole Miss, right?
hey, there's no other way to put it, man. Ole
Yeah.
Miss just like you just said, man, went into Oklahoma and beat Brett Venables with that potent defense, man. There's no other way to put it, man. I thought about go ahead and putting Vandy in that spot,
Right.
but Ole Miss deserve it more than Vandy does, right, at this moment. So still gotta give Vandy their props, but Ole Miss winning Oklahoma, man, won. So I mean that offense versus that defense and the win the way they won, they gotta give Ole Miss the props on that one.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. I think Ole Miss deservedly top 5 team, of course. Yeah. Number 3 offense in the SEC, putting up a ton of points. Surprised. I thought their defense would be ranked higher than 13th, though. Just watching them play, they do make some timely plays, but they do give up a lot of
They
yardage.
give a lot of yardage, man. Like you give
Yeah.
up 23 points to Kentucky, 35 Arkansas, 19 against LSU. You still get Oklahoma 26 point with limited damn offense. So I mean, yeah, defense. Their defense is doing good, man, but their defense could be a whole lot better, especially in crunch time. Like when we get deep in the fourth quarter, defense started giving up yardage. So
I
hey,
get it.
maybe just be a focus thing or lackadaisy tired. Maybe they're tired in the second half and they
Mhm.
started giving up more yardage in the second half. It's just something about Pete Golden, man. He'll have 1 or 2 good quarters and then he'll have 3 or 4 bad ones. So
Yeah, I don't think they're as deep as they were last year though, and that
Yeah.
could be playing into it too.
What you think about that one, Nick? Ole Miss at 4.
Jo- yeah, that's why I have him on my list. I mean, the first four is exactly how I have him on my list. So you don't have any argument from me until we get to the back half. Then we'll have some discussions.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. When we get down to the 2
It's
lost
gonna be
teams
rough.
is when it
Yeah,
get interesting, man.
it's gonna be rough.
after 5 is when they're gonna get interesting.
Yeah, yeah. All right, so we'll go ahead and get to the next one, DC. That falls on you for the 5th pick, man. Who you got? I
Yeah,
think I
coach
know where
said
you're
it,
going.
man. He spilled over into it, man. So Vanderbilt, man, the Fighting Diego
Yep.
Vanderbilt
Padres,
Commodores.
man, the Heisman candidate,
He
Diego
Mm.
campaigning for it,
Padres.
ain't
Yeah,
he?
he is, man. He is. I mean,
Talking a lot
I
of
kind of
lot of
like,
trash.
man. I'm kind of pulling for him, man, in a way to go
No.
play him. Hopefully we beat him, but you know what I'm saying. I kind of want to see Vandy have some success. It'll be a great story, man. A great Cinderella story, man. To have them
Okay.
even make the playoffs, man, would be great. That would be great.
Hmm?
Yeah. You got no argument for me. That's why I got him at right there. Exactly. Got
Mm-hmm.
Vanderbilt right there. Uh
Yep.
the only loss being to Alabama. Uh Everybody else they handled pretty easily, except for maybe that Missouri game. But again, and Vanderbilt's one of them teams that can win by 7 and it not be a
Mm-hmm.
close game. If
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like you look at the score and be like, this game was close. But if you watch the game, you realize like Missouri had no chance in that football game whatsoever.
Man, and I'm
Uh
gonna
Yep.
make a
Very
hot
true.
take, man. They can win out, bro. I'm a hot take. They can win out.
They
I think
will.
they can.
Vanderbilt can win out, bro.
They
I'm
will.
You
not
think so?
talking about like even
Yeah.
doubtful. They can win out.
They will. Yeah.
You think they will win out, Nick?
Yep.
Yeah, they can win out, man.
So
Easy. It's not, I
I
don't think
see.
that's even a hot
Dwight.
take.
I see Dwight picks, man. Which I understand what you mean about Vandy Dwight, but until Vandy beat Georgia, I have to keep Georgia with everything the way it is, man. Because Vandy hadn't beat Georgia yet. Even though Vandy playing
Mhm.
well, Georgia still SEC champion with 1 loss. Can't drop them there for now, man. But I understand what you're saying.
there. So let's take a look, man. We are at the halfway point of this thing. Uh and of course this is when we go through some of these comments and see what we got in these comments, man. Uh so let's take a look real quick. Doo-doo. All right. And you mentioned Dwight. I like. We always like to put Dwight's list up because
Mhm.
Dwight usually have a solid group here. Let's see what he got. So Dwight's got Texas A&M, Alabama, Vandy, Georgia, Ole Miss, Texas, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Mizzou, and Florida. Now, he's got the like Coach Calls allude to. He's got Vandy ahead of Georgia and Ole Miss. I don't necessarily agree with that, but those three teams are going to be right there, 4, 5, and 6 on most people's list. So I can understand that. What y'all think about Dwight's list, man? Now put it back up.
Yeah, that back half, I got some questions. Yeah. 6 through 10, we got to talk a little bit.
Wow.
Listen,
Yeah,
man. With me, you can flip flop either one of those 3 through 5
Mm-hmm.
at any
right.
given point. But only thing I say about that, man, Kirby is Kirby, which is the best coach out of those three.
Mhm.
He had the best team out of those three playing right now. The best team. The only team he lost to is the team in front of them, which
Right.
is number 2 team, right?
Yeah.
So no, until Vandy beat that number 2 team, they're gonna be behind Kirby because Kirby lost to Bama closer game than Vandy did. If you do points wise, yardage wise, defensive stats wise, Kirby had a better game than Vandy against
Yeah.
Alabama. So by default, Vandy would be at least behind Georgia. But I think Ole Miss and Lane Kiffin are playing a whole lot better than Vandy is right now.
Mm-hmm.
Even though
Mhm.
Vandy is balling out, but Kiffin is the better coach right now. So it'll be Georgia to me, Ole Miss, and then Vandy. But
Mm-hmm.
you could swap Vandy and Ole Miss, but I definitely won't put them in front of Georgia.
How dangerous is Ole Miss, you think? How dangerous is Ole Miss right now, y'all think? Are we
Depends on
looking
what
at a team
defense.
are we looking at a
Depends on what
team that
defense.
can make noise in the college football playoff?
Depends on what defense shows up.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a
If a
decent
if defense can get 1 or 2 stops a game, it shouldn't be a problem. But if they can't,
Depends on
then that's
what
what it is.
what team they draw. The draw for Ole Miss gonna be the biggest key
Mm-hmm.
because if they draw somebody with a potent offense and they have to outscore them to win, they probably won't win that game.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
I
okay.
agree with that one. I agree
And
with that.
shout out to Vandy Chris, man. I hope everything's going well for you, man. He says the problem with Missouri, they not changed their offensive play calling at all over the past 3 seasons. We knew everything they ran. Hey, that's fair. That's fair. Let's look at a bunch of these here. We go all the way back up to the beginning because I missed a bunch of these. Everybody's saying like the intro music. Y'all like the intro music? Okay, I keep it
Yeah,
like that
man.
way. I won't go back to
Yeah,
the old
man.
intro music. Apparently, y'all like that intro music. I keep that. Got Huggy checking in. Shout out to Huggy, always showing up, saying,
Hmm.
"Oh hell,
Hmm.
Ted's got a serious intro." Okay, hey, so apparently it was a hit, man. Apparently it was a hit. He says we got Tim. Tim saying Nick. Nick just retweeted a stat that one of the 4 SB. Yeah, I saw that stat. That yeah, Auburn is it, and I think we're the only SEC team on that list, right? If
Yep,
I'm not
we are.
mistaken. It was like
Yep, yep.
what Ohio State, Indiana, Auburn, and who else?
I'll tell you real quick. Ohio State, Indiana, Auburn, and give me 1 second. Hold up.
It's sad. I'm
Ohio
serious.
State.
Sad.
Uh, Dang, what did I? Oh, I retweeted it from my other account. Hold on.
No, why
It
you pulling it out? Go
is
through some of these. Sound like superheroes showing up.
Mm-hmm.
Ohio State, Indiana, Auburn, and Miami.
In Miami. So those are the only 4 teams in the country that have not allowed more than 24 points. And we're the only one that's doing bad. That's sad, bro. Like when you look at a team, if you tell me this team, if you told me that at the beginning of the year, I would say we'd have a winning record by now, not sitting at 500. Like
That
we're not
looks
gonna
pretty
allow
good.
24 points to anybody
Yeah,
through 8 weeks of football, 10 weeks of football. Yeah,
That
I
looks
you
pretty
wanna,
good.
and I'll tell you another reason why y'all don't line up points like that. Because most of the time, y'all quarterback is not throwing the football, so they running the clock down. Y'all just milking the clock with these 5, 6 minute drives, and then you punt, and now the next team get the ball. Well, that stellar defense that you have, you're gonna run 5 or 6 minutes off the clock in order for them to score. That's a
I,
whole quarter.
I give you that.
That's a whole quarter. So by the time they get to fourth quarter, if they kick 1 or 2 field goals, you're not scoring 24 points when you got to milk the clock the whole time just to get a score. Unless you run once you run against somebody like Ole Miss, man, or y'all run against one of those high power offense that can really score the football, then they'll start giving up points. But everybody y'all play so far are ground and pound type teams, not spread offense type teams.
That's
Auburn
what
went
they
up against
said.
one this
They
past
said
weekend. They
last
said the
week.
same thing
We
about
just said
Arkansas.
last week
I
with
just said
Arkansas. They the number one
Arkansas,
ranked team.
Arkansas
They
deep.
got the best offense in the SEC. Everybody said
Arkansas,
that. And
Arkansas
Arkansas
is
gonna tear through
gifted.
y'all. But
If Arkansas is gifted, man, but they play that weird type of offense, man. It's all or nothing with Arkansas. They going for it all. That's just how they playing. It's kind of like high school football. Some of these spread teams, it's all or nothing. Either you gonna hit or you gonna bust.
All right, so we got Latoya. She voted for E. She said puff puff pass.
that's what I hear you.
Shout out,
I hear you.
shout out
Mm,
Latoya. Showing
mm,
up. B Sharp said he need all of them except for E. So he need everything but puff puff pass. There's a lot of
mm,
food on that list, B Sharp. You're gonna be full, man. You eating
mm.
the burgers, fries, barbecue, wings, cold beer. And Paul,
That's
I
some
know
good.
he
That's some
I
good
know he got
stuff,
that parlay
man. But
shit.
that's just a little too much. I'm trying to lose weight. I don't want to pack no more on.
Oh man. So everybody speaking in there. Tim the Two Man, he picked G. He said he need bourbon, but B is close. But hey, bourbon is not a bad choice, man. We can do a whole episode about that. Say hot honey lemon pepper fried hard. It's hard to beat.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta fry them things hard,
yes,
man.
sir,
Yes,
man.
yes, yes,
Don't
yes.
want don't want no
Hot
wet
lemon
chicken.
pepper. I mean, he wanted
Speak on
wet.
it, man.
Hot lemon pepper. He wanted wet.
Yeah.
He said, look at Huggies in the chat saying, hey, he's agreeing. Yeah, you got to blow some in the wind. I said smoke because I was thinking cigarettes, Newports. I think you guys taking it to another level. No. Let's see. We got Dwight saying, be sure you need to get up there on the panel. Can't let the Auburn folks pick team. Hey, got Coach Carl up here too, man. So yeah, I think we got some balance.
We
Then
keeping
we
it.
got some balance.
I think we keeping it partial though, man. I think we keeping it pretty. You know what I'm saying? Neutral.
Yeah,
Keep it
yeah.
neutral every week. Keep it neutral every week.
Keep it
We try to. Yeah. So yeah, shout out to the wife, right? If you don't know, that's my wife in the chat. Shout out to the wife. Love you to
Hold on.
death. She says, G, them hot wings, yeah, they are amazing. And E, because Auburn will stress you out. Yeah, that's kind of, honestly, that's kind of how my Saturdays go. G and E, yeah, hot wings and smoke breaks. kind of what we do in this household. Let's see. We got a couple people dropping this. Everybody tell chicken minis. Chicken minis is what they call elite. You get a tray of chicken minis, man. You're gonna eat way too many of them. I'm telling you. Mike McKinney said, "Hey, thank you for putting UAB up there. Listen, I learned that the collective told me to put UAB on that list, right? So, hey, you guys, whatever you guys say, do. I'm going to do it. That's the way this show is ran. All right." So we got a few more of these. Everybody talking about lemon pepper in the chat, and let's see, hot with lemon pepper seasoning. We got the missus said, Brinsky hadn't had my wings yet. Yeah, Brinsky. Everybody say that until they have my wings. I mean, the wings are pretty good. Listen, if y'all share this, get me to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I will make sure personally that the missus cook everybody wings in the chat. Wings for everybody.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
That's a lot of wings right there, boss.
That's what I'm saying.
You're gonna be broke, dude. And high as chicken is.
Make this go to 1,000.
Man.
Please make it go
Don't
to 1,000. I want to see it.
don't
We
do
need
I
it.
want to
to,
see
Don't do
this,
it.
man.
Don't
we need
do
to
it.
I
see what
want to
it
see
is.
Hey,
this, man.
get him to
Please.
9.99, and then
We need to
on
pound it
the
up.
and then on the 2nd of January you can put him over 1,000 because you don't want Ted to be broke trying to buy all them damn chicken wings.
Hey, chicken is high, man. Chicken is high. But all right, man, we're gonna get back into it, man. Got everybody speaking. If I missed your chat, man, I promise you, it charged to my head, not my heart. Like I said, I'm new to this whole chat thing. I try to get through them as best as I can. Uh, but we gonna get back at that, man, for the back half of these rankings because this is where it gets exciting, man. This is where it gets exciting. All right. Hold on. What the can't we got? Vandy Chris says, boom, how about bacon wrapped smoky stuffed with barbecue sauce? They call it tailgate crack around these parts.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
Dang, don't say
Sound
don't, you can't say the C word neither, Vandy. Can't say the C word, Vandy,
so you
because
can't
we do not want to get Tez blocked by YouTube, please.
yeah, you can't say the
Yeah,
C
man.
word, but it does sound good, man. Bacon wrapped smokies. Yeah, it's not bad. All right, man. Let's get back into it, man. All right. Like I said, don't want to keep these guys too long, but all right, who do we leave off with? We left off with DC. All
Yeah,
right.
Van Dijk.
All right. So this is where it's gonna get interesting.
Mhm.
I got the next pick. Let me set our little clock right here real quick. And I'm gonna go with Tennessee, man.
Good pick.
That's what I
I'm,
had.
Good
I'm,
pick.
I'm
That's
going to
what I
go with
picked.
Tennessee.
Yep.
Good
Um,
pick.
I thought about this one, right? Yeah, y'all know I write these down beforehand, but I thought about Tennessee, man. Uh, Tennessee's, particularly Tennessee's losses, is one of the things I want to kind of highlight here. So let me just pull up their schedule real quick. Uh, you got an overtime loss at Georgia, in which they look very well. If you watch that game, they look very well in the first half, as does everybody against Georgia until Kirby gets to take that little 15 minutes of halftime and watch film. I don't know what he do at halftime, but whatever he does, he come back out after halftime and is a completely different defense. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Tennessee also had a overtime game with Mississippi State, right? Which Mississippi State is not a particularly good team. They probably shouldn't have been there. Mississippi State has a good offense. Um, they lose the game to Alabama in a game where they had the pick six heard around the planet, right? That was pretty much the deciding factor in that game, almost. And then, of course, they dump truck Kentucky, number one offense in the conference. Josh Heupel. I don't know where Josh Heupel ranks on a lot of people's list of coaches, but man, this guy, all he does is field 1,000-yard rushes. That offense is very quarterback friendly. Again, this team was supposed to be dead. A lot of when Nico left, a lot of people wrote this football team off. So credit to Josh Heupel for being able to have them in a position to, if they can manage the rest of this schedule, who knows? We could be looking at a potential playoff team in Tennessee.
Mhm.
What do you guys think about that pick?
Great pick.
Yep.
Great
That's
pick.
why I had him. That's why I
That's
had
why I
him.
got him at two.
Well, let's see, man. Let's see. Let's
This is
do it.
what it's
Do the
about.
comparison, man. Do the comparison, man. Do the comparison.
To who?
According to me, being that Missouri played the way they played against Bama and Vandy, the only two teams they lost to, I probably would have put Missouri there. But then I thought about it. I put Tennessee in the same spot only because Missouri lost their quarterback. That was the only reason why I put Tennessee there.
Okay.
Because Missouri lost their quarterback. If Missouri still had their quarterback, I had Missouri right there because they only two lost but against two of the hottest team in college football, Vandy and Alabama.
That's fair. So what about losing to Alabama and Georgia? Georgia's lost in overtime.
You lose to Georgia in overtime in the game you should have won that you was up. Nah, I discredit Tennessee for that one. But I do give Tennessee credit for having Joe Aguilar. And on the team, on the person that we now in the YouTube space that I know of that said Aguilar probably would have been better than damn Nico was Kangaroo Black. So
Okay.
he called that out. He was like, he didn't think Nico was that good. He figured Joe Aguilar would be better. So he called that out. Aguilar is better than Nico. Like this season, Aguilar is way better than Nico. But
Mhm.
Tennessee's in a good spot, man. But if Bermuda wasn't hurt, I would have had Missouri there. Only because Georgia had a bye week last week. Tennessee lost in overtime in Georgia, where they should have won. You got to close those games. If you're going to be one of the top 10 teams in the SEC, you got to close those games when you're up double digits at teams like Georgia. And with an offense like that everybody talk about Josh Heupel, he should have showed up on the offensive side in the second half. He could have got something out of that, but you didn't. So, nah, that's on knock for Tennessee with me.
Okay. I mean, that's fair. I can see that. Uh, can y'all see me?
Hmm. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. But like I said, man, to go into overtime against Georgia, against a football team that's they're pretty tough to like you said, they should have won. They should have won that football game. You're absolutely right. But that's every team that Georgia's played. You look at them, it's like the first half they should have won that football game, and then they come out in the second half, and it's just not. I don't know. We got some people in the chat saying what they got Jonathan Lewis. Shout out to Jonathan, man. It's a great comment. He used Chat GPT for halftime adjustments, and then he good. This is a Kirby going to halftime, and he just Chat GPT it, man. Come out and run where you want to run, man. I don't know what it is, but all right, man. So number 7, Nick,
Yo.
you're on the clock. Number 17 that you got. Let me know who it is, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put Texas right there in that spot at number 7, just above Missouri by that much. By that much, just above Missouri.
Texas.
I'm putting Texas right there.
Texas. Okay.
Um, Texas would have come from behind win against a team that I picked to win 6 games this year and make a bowl game. My most improved team of the season still has a chance to do it in Mississippi State. Just got to learn how to win games. Um, we've sat here and said that we think Texas has the best loss in the country against Ohio State, who's been the number 1 team since I believe week 2. Um, I think Texas's defense is legit, for real, for real. But still, the offense still has to be desired. Now, shout out to Arch. Arch had a pretty good game there. We threw for 300 plus yards. Most of that came in the second half of that Mississippi State game. But yeah, man, I see Texas right there. I'm gonna put Texas right there, man, in that spot at number 7, just above Missouri, where I have them at on my personal list.
Mm. Now I'm just gonna be honest with you. I don't have them right there. I got Mizzou in that spot. Uh, and one of the reasons is because Texas has not looked good doing it. They just haven't. To me, now at Kentucky, we all know Kroger Field at 6 o'clock is a tough win. They had Georgia out there last year at Kroger Field, giving them everything they wanted. Overtime game in Mississippi State, which they should have lost that football game.
Should
Uh,
have,
if
should
if
have.
if if not for a punt return at the end, they lose that football game. Losing to Florida at Florida was inexcusable, I think. Uh, now what and honestly, what's saving Texas is the win at Oklahoma,
Lost.
right?
Oh, he's talking
But
about the win at Oklahoma. Okay, my
yeah,
bad.
the
Okay.
win at Oklahoma. They don't win that football game, and lose any of these other football games. You swap that win with any of these other football games, like we not even having this conversation. Uh,
They're not on the list. They probably just making the list if they lose that game.
yeah,
Nah,
yeah,
see, but one thing y'all fail to look at though, Tez. They should have lost to Kentucky.
yeah.
They should have lost to Mississippi State. Both of those games they should have lost to.
Mhm.
Both of those teams gave them fourth quarter scores for them to tie the game up, and then they went in overtime and won in overtime. If
Right.
they if Kentucky don't get so far defense start playing that damn prevent type of defense, Texas lose that game. If Arkansas don't take their foot off their neck in the second half and start trying to creep up and down the field and try to run the clock out and just keep going out there and beating Texas head in the ground like they had the first half, Texas lose that game.
It's in
I mean,
Mississippi State, you
both
meant.
yeah, Mississippi State. If Mississippi State don't take their foot off Texas, and they Texas lose that game. Like they eased up in the fourth quarter and Texas started scoring. That's how Texas won that game. They had Arch sacked. They didn't sack him. They let him roll out. Then he roll out and throw a long pass down the field, and everybody talk about Heisman Trophy Arch again. Because he's so-called broke a sack, right? He threw a touchdown. So I mean, man, me personally, that's Oklahoma. That defense is better than Texas defense. The quarterback, when healthy, is better than Texas quarterback right now. So I would have put Oklahoma there. Missouri would have been behind them only because Bo Bermuda got hurt. If he come back, then it'd probably be Missouri in that spot. But my pick is only because Missouri quarterback is injured and we don't know what they have as a backup. That's the only reason why I'll put Oklahoma
They back
there.
up pretty good. They back up pretty good.
You never know, man, until you get out there and
He
play
was
the
actually
full game.
he was the starter until he got injured in the first game, but now he's back. I mean, so yeah, he actually beat out Bo Pribula, if I'm correct. So I mean, he's pretty good. He was good enough to beat out Bo Pribula to be the starter for the beginning of the season. So I mean, I don't think anything's gonna change about Missouri's football team because the coaching staff basically saw that this guy was probably better than Bo Pribula to start the season.
So if that's the case, then why is Missouri behind Texas? But
Well, that's the case. That's
Missouri's
the case
playing
because Texas came back on the road. Now we sit here and we talk about wins. Like I sat here for weeks and talked about, well, if Vanderbilt didn't fumble the ball or throw interceptions against Alabama at home, they would have won the game because they were in control of that game in the first half. But as we always say, good teams find ways to win games, right? Texas found a way to come back and beat Mississippi State on the road. And that's something that has been said on this show. Good teams find a way to win games. It doesn't matter how it look. So if we're gonna go with that, we're gonna go with that. We're gonna go. My bad. You right. It was Horn. Horn was the guy. My bad. This is a different dude. You right. Horn was the guy that was supposed to start. That was the starter before Pribula.
Yeah,
But
this is the
but we
third
always
string.
talk about this is third string guy. My bad.
That's about to
But
start.
if we always talk about good teams find ways to win games. Missouri didn't find a way to win a game on the road. You know what I'm saying? They found a way to win against Auburn. But do you consider Auburn to be a good team? They had Alabama at home, and they had a chance to win that game at the end of the going down the road. But I said Alabama had the better quarterback. Do you think if he doesn't throw 2 interceptions in that game, does Missouri win that game?
probably.
I mean, it's just something we always say on here. It's something we always say on here. Good
It's
teams
a
find a way to win a
probably.
game.
It's a probably. You never know. But yet and still, Missouri lost 2 tight games, and
Mhm.
Texas got beat down by Florida.
Man, that wasn't a beatdown. That was a 7-point win. That's not a
Now it's a
beatdown.
beat down. That game wasn't even close.
That's
really.
not a beatdown.
It
It
really-
was a
it really-
7. It was a
it really-
28-21 win.
It really
28,
wasn't
20,
that close, man.
29-22, 28-21, whatever it was.
Florida played Texas by a long shot. Texas got a few lucky breaks and then scored some points. Man.
Okay.
But that really wasn't a good game. We all knew Texas was gonna lose that game from the kick.
So do you give Florida the benefit of the doubt when they played against USF? Do they get the benefit of the doubt too? Because if that's
No.
the case, Florida should be on this list.
No, they should have won that game.
Oh. So okay. All right.
Yeah,
And,
all right, man.
and
Nope.
being that Florida lost to USF like that, and Texas lost to Florida, hell, you could deduct Texas ass anyway from that.
But that don't mean that. I mean, but any given Saturday, right? That's the name of the show on Netflix. Any given Saturday, anything can happen.
Anything
No,
have
I'm
to do
just
with
saying.
anything have to do with Arch Manning, he should be at number 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, Coach Carl. You got the next pick, man. I think I know where you're going, man. Tell me who you got at number 8.
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma Sooners. Tell us why, man.
Only because Bro Bermuda got hurt. That's it. I mean, if the quarterback in Missouri don't get hurt, Missouri is in that spot, man. But like I said, we don't know what the third string quarterback gonna look like, and until we see him in the full game, you gotta put Oklahoma there. I'll penalize Missouri only because the quarterback got injured. That's it.
I mean, like I said, I had Missouri ahead of Oklahoma, and Texas. I mean, because I'm not necessarily considering what they're gonna look like with the quarterback getting hurt because, like you said, we don't know. So it could be both ways. This could be this kid might come in and this is his dream to come in as a third string quarterback and play in the SEC, and he might light it up, but we don't know that yet. Only thing I know is what they put on the field so far. So that's why I had Missouri up higher than that. I
Mhm.
me now I've said this before about Oklahoma. And y'all correct me if I'm wrong.
Mhm.
What we see that number one ranking on defense right there. That's statistically correct. It is not an accident that they're number one on
Mhm.
defense.
Mhm.
But I ask you again, and I ask the panel again, what offense have they played? Have they beat? Rather, I'll put it like that. Have they beat that's worth anything?
Let me tell you, like Keith Sweat said, nobody.
Nobody.
From from an offensive standpoint, I'm not saying that they're not good, right? They got studs all
That's
over the
Oh,
good.
bro,
That's
field.
good.
you right, bro. You right.
They
You
have
right.
studs all
Tez,
over the
you right,
field,
bro.
man. But what I'm saying is Illinois State is not going to challenge them offensively.
Mm-hmm.
Michigan is not a dynamic offensive
They
team.
were one dimensional, man.
Temple is not a dynamic offensive team. Auburn
Mhm.
struggles on offense.
Suck.
Mhm.
Suck.
The bye week
Yeah.
struggles on offense. Kent State struggles on
The
offense.
bye week, the bye week is undefeated, Tiz. The bye week is undefeated. The bye week scores 100 points a game.
Yeah, I
Oklahoma
believe
to
it.
me, Oklahoma paper to me, bro. I'm just
But
being
then,
honest.
And
then
then
you got
I'm
to
not
Oklahoma,
impressed.
you got to Texas.
Oklahoma on paper has the best defense in the conference,
Yeah, I
right?
don't say this paper. That's what I'm
When
saying.
you when you
They're
open your
not.
eyes and you watch them on film, they flying around to the
They,
ball. They
they look
nasty,
right.
they fast, and they physical. They are nasty. They take chances on the back end, is which give up scores. Because
Right.
to being so aggressive, they'll take a chance. They'll go for the ball and misjudge the ball, and somebody score a ball and break a tackle goal. They'll come down here running too fast and overrun a play, and somebody will be streaking. Ole Miss beat them because they took too many chances. They're trying to make plays on defense and gave up stuff to Ole Miss. If when
Mhm.
they play sound football in the structure of that defense that Brent Villers run, you get those numbers that you see on the screen. People can't score, but when they start taking those chances because the crowd's hype or they want to make shy, but trying to get their draft stocks up or whatnot, it's something that those kids doing, trying to earn some different type of credit, and then they get out of place, and then you start scoring the ball. Longer they play within the confines of that defense is the number one defense in college football outside of Ohio State right now. That defense is nasty.
Yeah, they ain't
Mm.
played
Hey,
that
I
much
give
though, bro.
I
But it's
think that
like when they
defense.
play an offense, you see what happened. You know what I'm saying? When they play
Yeah,
somebody,
yeah,
they have
I
a
think the
yeah.
defense is talented. Now I'm not going to take nothing away from them.
yeah, I'm not saying they trash. I'm not saying that, man. I'm not saying they trash. But when you see, man, look at the offenses they played up until Ole Miss. They, you know what I'm saying? Those are putrid
You think about
offenses.
okay,
You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
let's
So
think about the Ole Miss game, right?
Ole
If
Miss could have scored 50 in that game.
if if they offense put up any points or sustained any drives, you think Ole Miss scored 34 points?
Say it again
yes,
now. Hold on. Say that one more
yes,
time. Say that one more time.
yes.
If
If
that
that, if what
offense,
now?
if if Oklahoma offense sustained any drives instead of all those three and outs, all those missed throws down the field, run some time off their clock and make Ole Miss play an honest football game, you think they scored 34 points?
Absolutely,
Yeah, because they
man. I
did it.
mean,
Yeah, because they did. Yeah,
yeah,
because they did against Georgia, and Georgia
yeah.
sustained drives
And,
on the
and
road.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
and that was with
Georgia.
Gunner Stock.
Georgia
Yeah,
Georgia
but
defense is not Oklahoma defense. I'm
yeah,
telling you, man.
but Georgia's offense is not a dynamic offense either. To where it's to the point to where you just sitting here saying they can have 1-2 play drives down the field. That's just gonna be like, all right, now
Yeah,
they defense off the
but
field. They
you
had
think about
they
it,
sustained drives.
Georgia.
Georgia's
Yeah,
offense sustained drives as well, and
yeah,
Ole Miss was
but
able to continue to score and keep up with them.
Georgia offense give up more passing yards than they do run and rush yards. And Ole Miss is excellent in the passing game, right? If you put pressure on Trinidad and make Trinidad a runner, you can beat Ole Miss.
They tried to do that in this game, and he said he seemed to be more poised in this game at Oklahoma on the road again than he was his first time on the road at Georgia. So I mean, I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was between that week at Georgia and this week at Oklahoma, but he seemed more poised in the fourth quarter than he did in the fourth quarter against Georgia game, which was the difference in that game, which is
The
the reason why
fourth
they lost that
quarter,
game against Georgia.
most games in the fourth quarter, if you have a big time quarterback in the fourth quarter, what happens in the fourth quarter? Fourth quarter is winning time, man. If your quarterback is poised on the pressure in the fourth quarter, you don't have time to worry. You just got to play football. You
Mm.
go out there and you're thinking, you make mistakes. You go out there and just let it loose and play football, you usually don't make mistakes. And if you do make mistakes, you really don't care because you're just playing football. You come out there, you lock in, you do it again. But if you go out there
Interesting
and
point.
you play like Jackson Arnold in the fourth quarter, you lose games. You
Interesting
get
point.
benched. You
Can you
get
make the
benched
same
because
point that
just turn it loose.
can you
But see,
make the same
Interesting
point though
point.
that
Interesting
if
point. Interesting
can you
point.
make the same point though that if Ole Miss had a better defense, they would have ran Oklahoma off the field. You could have said that about Georgia. You
Now
can make the same
that
point
is like
that if
that
Oklahoma,
is
I mean, that if Ole Miss had a defense, they would
what it,
just
for me,
run people off the field. So you can make that
True.
point on either side.
you can make that same point for Ole Miss, true.
Yeah.
But you think about it like this, man. I really do say if you put Lane Kiffin offense and Oklahoma defense together, and nobody beating that team
Mm-hmm.
because that defense up front, their front seven is tough. They are
Okay,
tough.
they're the
so
real
let me
deal
ask you this
now.
question. Wait. So let me ask you the question. What do you think Ben Arbogle's offense is then?
I have no idea, but it's weird.
It's
It ain't
it's
Lane.
it's
It's
similar.
not Lane.
It's
It's
similar.
not Lane
It's
Kiffin.
It's not, man. I
okay.
agree with that.
Let's be
I
real
agree
about
with
this.
that.
Since Mateer has gotten injured, his attempts have come down. Blaylock has started running the ball more, which is what Lane is gonna do. Lane is gonna run the ball and he gonna take them shots over the top. Them play actions over the top when he get a chance. So in the past two games, with what we've seen from Oklahoma with Mateer's thumb being out, you've seen Mateer's attempts go from being 38, 39, 40 to 25, 26, 27 attempts a game. And you see Blaylock getting 11, 12, 13 carries for 90, 80, 90, 100 yards rushing, which is the same thing that Kyron Lacey is doing at Ole Miss. And the same thing that Trinidad Chambliss is doing at Ole Miss. So I'm saying he got it. That's the same thing. Oklahoma has it. They have something that's comparable to what Lane is doing at Ole Miss with the defense. And we seeing what it looks like.
The difference
I
is
don't know about
But
that.
difference
Man.
is,
Trinidad
man.
Chambliss is a better
Chandler
quarterback
is
coach
better,
too, bro.
man. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Chambliss
Yeah,
is better.
well,
And he
Bro, they
remember-
like they call
being
it.
a
I went to.
I'm saying in the past 2 weeks, what you seeing at Oklahoma because of Mateer's thumb injury. See the attempts for Mateer have come down from like 40 attempts a game to like right in the mid-20s, just barely hitting 30.
Oklahoma
They don't
do
have no.
not stretch the defense, man. They don't throw the
Okay.
ball down the field.
So what is Satanga doing then? So Satanga's not stretching the defense. Deion Burks is not stretching the defense.
Yeah,
Or I mean, they may be
well,
stretching. They may
yeah,
be
give
stretching it. They may not be
one-
doing it vertically, but they definitely are doing it horizontally. And they got athletes on the side
They
that
have
can actually
they have
make a man
athletes,
miss and
man.
get there.
But if Kiffin running the zone read and that safety bites, where the ball going? Come on, just tell the truth. If it's complete or none, where the ball going? 40, 50 yards downfield. So he's going to make sure those safeties stay back and give him everything he wants underneath. Run, passes underneath. If the safeties come down here, he's going to run it twice in a row. Your safety come down here, he's going to beat you over the top.
Yeah, and maybe
Okay.
I'm biased, man, but
for me,
I can't say Arbuckle is even in the same stratosphere.
At all.
Wow.
yeah,
All
I
right.
don't think so, man. Because for me,
Okay.
like
All
I'll
right.
put it like this Ole Miss game, that Ole Miss game.
Man.
Like I said, man, Ole Miss could have put up 50 points in that game.
Yeah.
If Lane Kiffin hadn't have reverted to go forward from your own
Man.
20 on fourth down lane, if he hadn't have tried to bring Austin Simmons off the bench in the red zone after he hadn't played in God knows how long.
Yeah, you thinking about Austin Simmons. The first two times, Trinidad Chambliss threw the ball 20 yards in the air in the red zone.
I give you that.
And he didn't trust him on third down to throw the ball across the middle because he was shooting high. So he brought Austin Simmons in there, try a little trickery, and then throw it across the top. Neither one of those worked because Oklahoma defense in the red zone is tough.
So that's
They
what I'm
make
saying.
you throw the ball over top of their head. They're not just going to give you those wide open lanes.
So that's what I'm saying about being Arbuckle in the offense, though. Is like I watched them against Michigan. It did not look like a Lane Kiffin, nowhere near close to Lane Kiffin's offense.
Okay.
I watched them against Temple. They lit it up. They played Auburn. They needed the fake substitution play to score in the red zone. Like, and then against Texas, of course he was hurt, but it, my thing about it is this: if that was Lane Kiffin, and we saw Austin Simmons get hurt, Lane Kiffin brings in a D2 quarterback
and
and
get
runs the
better.
table.
And
Right.
get better.
Lane Kiffin would have brought in Hawkins off the bench, and it'd been business as usual.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about schematic wise. It's similar. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I mean, when you
mean
look
what they
at
trying to accomplish?
my point exactly. Besides this game right here, Trinidad Chambers, if I'm not mistaken, had 40 some attempts in this game. That is something that Arbuckle wants to do. He wants to throw the ball 38, 39, 40 times a game. But because his quarterback can't grip a ball for real, he has brought that down. He has leaned on Torrey Blaylock more to run the ball. In these past 2 games that Torrey Blaylock has played, he's been over 100 yards rushing in this game because there was this notion that Oklahoma couldn't run the football, knowing that that's not what they want to do. It's the same conversation we have about Hugh Freeze. Why are they not running the football? Because he don't want to run it. That's the whole thing. That's not what he wants to do. But
Sorry.
he can if he needs to. But my thing is, like, schematically, man, they similar in my opinion. But I'll fall back off that one.
Now, man, we spent too much time talking about Oklahoma, and I don't really like talking about Oklahoma that long. So we got to move on to the next one. And guys, if you are in the chat at this point, man, remember our question of the day. I just want to bring that back up and see how we doing when we get those votes. All right, so man, looks like everybody's going with other. This is your Saturday essentials, man. What do you need on game day to watch these football games? And all you got to do is hashtag whichever choice you have: A, barbecue; B, party wings; C, burgers and fries. Nobody likes burgers and fries, or maybe they just don't like it on Saturday. It's like Monday through Friday thing. Maybe. I don't know.
It's not easy. It's not easy to just grab and eat.
Burger? That's kind of the
And
point of the
fries.
burger, ain't it?
It's not easy to grab and eat while you watching because you got to look down, make sure all of it is underneath the burger bun, and then make sure it's just all that. It's just it's different. I'm just being real. You just pick a wing up and just eat the wing and be done with it.
What about barbecue though? Like,
depends on what type of wing it is. Now, if it's a dry wing, you can do that, but it's a wet wing, you get all over your clothes too.
That's why you got to eat it like that.
No. Nobody
away from the
nobody drinks. Nobody likes to drink a cold beer during the game. But me, I guess. You don't have to look down for that. It's right there.
Listen, man. Most people in America right now, man, ain't really drinking beer because the price of beer in the skyrocket. So people buying shots. They buying liquor. And they mixing their liquor. They getting their liquor and they getting real little thin shots of liquor here and there. And they drinking a lot of water and a lot of Coca-Colas and Pepsi and Mountain Dews and that type of stuff. but you start talking about beer. Only the alcohol is buying beer. The beer.
Yeah, stop it! Don't do that! Don't do that!
That's hilarious. That's funny.
Got a lot of people taking smoke breaks, man. Hey.
Everybody all of them like the bud now. They ain't smoking cigarettes.
I was talking about Newports, but they took it to a whole nother level.
They got that Buddha. They on that Buddha.
They did
Buddha. Either they got Buddha or they got vapes. One of the two.
And nobody doing wood tips no more. Nobody doing wood tips.
Man, that was a long time ago, right there.
That was the early 2000s, man.
Yeah, that was back when wood grain steering wheels was a thing.
Oh man,
you need 2 15s in the trunk to smoke a wood tip. I don't know where we're going with this. All right.
That's good.
Nobody voted for F parlay sheets, man, and I know y'all be gambling, man. I know y'all be gambling. So y'all,
because you don't need the sheets no more.
Not y'all.
You don't need the parlay sheets.
That's true. That's true.
Nah, if you had said FanDuel, something like that, you probably would have got
Prize Picks.
True.
That's my dude. Prize Picks.
True. Okay. Yeah, maybe I messed that one up. And then we got G other, in which we had some answers in there. We had cognac. We had bacon wrapped smokies was one. Yeah, I gotta try that. That's pretty dope. All right, man. So your game day essentials. This is always gonna be up, so make sure you vote. Get your vote in, right? These last 2 teams, this is always the toughest, the most the most interesting part of the show, ironically, is this part. Um, and the next pick from here falls on DC.
Yeah, y'all
All right,
made it easy for me, man. Missouri.
did we?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Missouri.
he did. Yeah, y'all did.
Missouri.
The Missouri.
Yeah,
It made it tough
easy.
on me though.
Yeah,
All
it was easy.
right,
Not really, Tez. Not really.
nah.
Woo.
Tell us about it, man.
Okay.
Tell us about Missouri, man. Why you put them right there?
Man, of
But
course,
even
man.
though
This
we
year, bro,
already
we
know.
just like arguing over, if they should be number 7 or not. So, what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Definitely, man. They won it. The games they were supposed to win, man. They were in it with Alabama. I don't know why they punted on their side of the field, which is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And then they were battling with Vanderbilt until they lost their quarterback. So, man, Missouri still could be a playoff team, man. It's just crazy. SEC is so much parity, man. So they could still be a playoff team, man. So yes.
My only pushback about Missouri is like they still haven't beat a good team.
Yeah.
And they not gonna beat Texas A&M.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Third loss coming.
Third loss coming.
Exactly.
Oh man.
Like, a third string quarterback, man, you're not beating Texas A&M.
So do y'all think that do y'all think that their rankings on offense and defense are skewed because they hadn't played nobody for real? Or do you
No,
think that's
No, I
legit?
think
their
I think
defense,
they're
their
good.
defense legit.
I
Their
think they're
defense
yeah, the
legit,
defense
man.
legit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
They got some
let me
dogs
ask y'all
on
this.
Wilson, they
Let me
legit.
ask y'all this, man.
And their running game legit.
Let me ask y'all
Yeah.
this. Texas A&M always have this letdown game, bro. Last year it was Auburn that derailed their season. Ever since they've been in the SEC, they always have a letdown game that you like, man, what happened? Could
Sure.
this be the game?
It won't be this week.
You don't think it's gonna be this week? Okay.
Nah,
I think it may be one of those road games, honestly.
Yeah, it'll be one of the road games. Like they'll have that let down game against Texas or something like that.
Okay.
But
Okay.
they'll take care of business at home, Kyle Field against Mizzou. Well, a third string quarterback. Now all you got to do is stop the run.
Mhm.
They'll be okay.
Okay. I mean, that's fair. Like I said, man, Missouri got some dogs on defense. I think they got two of the best defensive ends in the country. Like,
They do.
and I'm
They
not
do.
even.
Their defense
And
for real.
yeah, I'm not
I
just
think
saying that.
I think their defense will slow down Texas A&M for the most part in the first half. But if the offense doesn't move the ball, they end up being a blowout in the second half, kind of like they did last week.
Yep.
Right. All right.
Then
So
it's like the ones are out, man. It's like no comparison to the people who's left. Anyway.
that's fair. That's fair.
It's not even close.
All right. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next one, man, because I think we all kind of agree with that one. And for the first time since I've been doing this ranking show, this pick right here has fallen on me. I've avoided this spot for 9 weeks now.
Make the
So who's Mr. Irrelevant?
Man, that's tough, bro.
Man,
this is easy. This is an easy pick. This is an easy pick.
I don't know, man. It's not so easy. Oh man, I wanna. Okay.
Can you put up? Can you just let us flash us and let us see the
Do that by
stuff?
stats. Go by
You
stats.
want to see the resumes?
Yeah, let us see the resume.
Stats and
It's
stats
only
only.
two. It's only
wanna-
two teams that could be considered right here for this spot. Come on, man.
All right, let me see if I can do this. See if I can do this without playing the music. Because every time I press the button, it play the music. So let's try this.
It's literally two teams that could be considered for this spot right there.
Who
Almost.
Okay, LSU is 5-3. Okay.
Right.
Wins
No.
Florida,
All right.
Clemson,
So I'm looking at LSU,
Carolina.
man.
Okay.
Man, come on, man. Come
You
on.
got some.
5-3.
You got
2-3 in the conference. Okay.
Come on, man. Come on.
You got some recency bias there. They lost. They got dump truck by the best team in the conference, and I give them that.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
And then we, of course, there's. Let's see. It just want to play that music. I promise you, I'm not doing that on purpose.
Mississippi State.
You got Mississippi State right there.
4-4 in the conference.
No.
Come on, man.
Loses to
Come on,
Texas
man.
in overtime.
4 in the conference, man.
Yeah,
No.
they're 0-4 in the
That don't mean anything.
4-4 in the conference.
That
All
don't
right.
mean nothing.
They're 0-4.
Look at how them teams look against each other. This is where you had these conversations about what they really look like because
I'm a-
because the records are so close. Now you look at them and be like, all right, what these teams look like?
Here's my only dilemma. Here's my only dilemma, and y'all might laugh at me about this. I don't care. All right, you got LSU, right? Then you got Mississippi State 4-4, 0-4 in the conference. If I select Mississippi State, why wouldn't I select Auburn, who has a conference win?
I said there are two teams that you need to pick between. Two teams. I'm not telling you which one to pick, but I'm telling you it's two teams that you got to pick between at this 10 spot. Two of them. You can probably tell which two I'm telling you to pick between, but it's two teams you got to pick between.
We shooting real bad now, bro. We shooting real bad.
That's my dilemma. That's my dilemma right there. Right?
We shooting real bad, and
if I pick Mississippi State,
you got a point, man. But we shoot.
Auburn's got a conference win.
Yeah, you're right.
Auburn's got a conference win.
Who else we got, man? Is anybody else?
I think the rest of them are kind of irrelevant.
You can actually add a third team to that if you want to. You can actually add a third team to that.
Florida?
You can actually add a third team to it if you want to. I'm just saying.
We'll look at Florida.
They did beat LSU.
They only won three. They only won 3 football games.
I'm just telling you. When you get to this point right here, this is where you sit back and you be like, which team looks better right now at this point in time? Yeah. I say 2, but you can add a third team to it.
I have to say
you can add a third team to it, but I say definitely 2.
But they have 2 conference wins though.
I ain't have 2 conference wins.
But I know who I would pick at that spot. I ain't got to make the pick, but I know who I would pick at that spot.
I'm gonna tell you something, Tez. I was in the chat last week, Tez, right? And I kept asking y'all if you're gonna put anybody in the 10 spot. At what point are you gonna be damn biased and put your own team in there? At some points, you're just gonna have to say, "The hell with you, with the fans. I'm going with my team."
Nah,
but
you don't. I can't do that. I can't do
that.
I still gotta go.
I wasn't.
They do have one conference win.
Yeah, being biased,
versus
man, I wasn't gonna even consider
0.
Auburn. I was gonna consider Auburn at all until they put them up, and I'm like,
okay.
Well, it is.
So I'm just telling you, I'm not finna pick Florida, right? So we can get off.
I agree with that.
I'm not finna pick Florida.
Yeah, so you got a choice, man. So who you got?
So
LSU,
the choice,
Auburn, or Mississippi State.
Man, that play, bro. Like I can't even. Oh man, wow. Listen, I don't know why that keep happening, but I'm telling you, I'm not trying to do that. I got to figure that out for the next show. It's like, man. All right, so I'm gonna just do it the old-fashioned way, so we don't get that. All right, man.
Pick somebody so I can start fussing.
All right, man. So honestly, the choice here is going to be between LSU and the Auburn Tigers.
Okay.
I don't think Mississippi State equate, because if I pick Mississippi State, I might as well pick the Auburn Tigers. And I'm gonna be as non-biased as I possibly can. I'm gonna go with LSU right here, man.
Oh my God! Oh my goodness!
LSU ain't got
Tez,
no coach,
why you do that? Why you do that, Tez? Come on, Tez. Tez, is that your final answer? Is that your final answer?
There's no refunds, man. I got to do it.
LSU ain't got no.
LSU is your. So you picking LSU over Mississippi State?
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
I thought you was gonna pick between Auburn and Mississippi State.
That's where I thought he was going. Listen, I thought he was going between Auburn and Mississippi State. That's why
he's so mad.
He got no coach.
He's so mad at Hugh Freeze, man, that he can't even pick his own damn team.
And maybe you may be right, Carl.
Jesus, man. Bro. LSU don't have a coach, bro.
Oh man, he picked LSU. That is shout out to Tez, man. Shout out to Tez for doing that. Hey, people gonna see this and be like, "Are you what? Are you serious?
What?
That's Dollar John.
Where's B Sharp when you need him?
What? out of those 3 teams, man, this team has more conference wins. They have more wins.
Okay.
Did they get dump truck by Texas A&M? Absolutely. Right? Absolutely. Their 3 losses are to 3 of the hottest teams in the country. They don't have a coach, but I don't know why they fired him other than they just don't like the dude.
Yeah.
like you look at this, they on their path to 9 games.
They
Like
are.
you lose to
Yeah.
Ole Miss, you lose to Vanderbilt, and you lose to Texas A&M.
Yeah.
Like come on, like I can't.
Number one in the SEC.
Yeah,
Dwight
like
had number 3 in the SEC,
Yeah.
and we
I guess
had
if
number
you
4 in the SEC.
I guess if you look at it that way,
Man,
man.
I
If you
think
look at
I'm
it
gonna
that
just
way.
be real. I'm gonna just be real.
when I look at Mississippi State, listen,
Yeah,
oh my god, my god, oh that's annoying. Oh my god, hey, listen. I
it's like
promise he
Horn
won't
on the
do that next
sideline.
time. I have no idea why it keeps doing that every time I select. Like if I press that
Shout out to
button,
Horn.
it just pops up. But I got to figure that out. But if I look at Mississippi State, man, that win at Texas, if they'd have beat Texas, that would have been a big win for them. That probably would have got my vote right there. But they didn't. They wet the bed in that game down the stretch. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so I gotta go with LSU, man. And man, everybody knows I wanted to reach for Auburn. Yeah, I could reach for Auburn if I wanted to. But man, I'm trying to be as non-biased as possible. LSU is a team. Hear me out. Hear me out. LSU is a team that I think deserves to be on this list, man. Losing 3 games to the hottest teams in the country. Not in the country, but the conference.
Do you think they're gonna win next week at Bama?
LSU.
Mm-hmm.
And that depends on it. Let me tell you what that depends on.
LSU on a bye week this week, right? This they bye week, right?
Both of them on a bye week.
They both on a bye
Yeah,
week? Okay. All right. Okay.
yeah, I got that flipped up. I put it in the wrong spot. But do I believe that? It depends on if it was the kids that wanted Brian Kelly gone. If it was the team, the actual team, the players on the team that was just had enough of him, is that the reason why they let him go? Then I can see LSU coming out and playing inspired football. If not, I don't know. I don't know if they can win that game.
Dumpster fire, right? So they
Yeah.
go on a bye week. If the new coach can get them ball in, they come out and play well.
Can you bring up Vandy Chris' last comment? Can you bring
Yeah.
up Vandy Chris' last? Because
Yeah,
let's
that
let's
won't play no
expound.
music.
Let's
That
expound
won't play
on
no
this.
music.
This is my
So
because
so is
Vandy
it
Chris early in the chat, he said Auburn should be the number 10 team. I wholeheartedly disagree with that. Auburn has a top 10 defense. That's what they have. We don't know what our offense is gonna look like from now. We don't know. We don't even know who the starting quarterback is. We don't know what's gonna happen.
Somebody said Auburn would beat Vandy.
That's not gonna happen.
Are you serious?
That's not gonna happen.
You gotta be.
Wow.
I'm an Auburn fan. And I'm an Auburn
man.
fan. I'm an Auburn fan.
Listen, man. Apparently
Auburn.
everybody. I don't know what's going on with
you
that
doing
music.
that for me and Nick, man. I know you doing
I
that
think
for-
so.
doing that for me and Nick.
I'm trying to put the rankings back up here, but it just keeps doing that. But anyway, I won't press that button no more. I'm gonna try not to. But guys, in the chat, y'all let me know what y'all think about these rankings, man. I knew a lot of people disappointed with that last pick, but I had to do it, man.
Hey, Miss, this Ted, as a Alabama fan, I'm never going to agree with that last thing you put up because that's one of those. That is the second team that I hate more. Right, I hate Auburn and I hate LSU. Right, so I wasn't never going to put that team in last place. Period.
Right.
Well, you want to know who I would have put there before I put that team there?
Who?
UAB.
Wow. Wow.
UAB.
Yeah, I can't
That
believe that.
team
I can't
right
believe they really
there.
believe Auburn should be the number 10 team. I can't believe that, Vandy Chris. That's
Hey,
it.
me
That's
neither.
a good argument, though, man. Like I said,
It's-
I
I
didn't
mean,
think about
it's
it
a
until
legitimate-
y'all
it's a
put it up.
legitimate
It's a good
argument.
argument, man.
It's
Y'all must think
legitimate.
Auburn close because they not.
It's a legitimate argument, but
So-
I'm gonna say they close.
I probably
They
would
not.
have put Florida over LSU. But
I just want
being that y'all Auburn fans, I wouldn't have been mad at Ted had to put their team there.
I just wanted to be known that Auburn went against statistically the worst defense in the conference this past week and only put up one offensive touchdown the whole game.
Hey,
And the person that scored the touchdown got benched at halftime.
Man, you got the worst quarterback in the SEC.
I'm just saying the other touchdown, the only other touchdown that was scored in that game by Auburn was a pick six by Rashard Pleasant. I don't get it. I don't understand how Auburn could be the number 10 team, man. I got him. Me
Still a
personally, I got
team,
him at
though.
number. I got him at number 12.
Defense
I got him
is
at number
still a
12
part
in
of
the
the
conference.
team.
I
Defense
didn't
is
say
still a
they
part of the
I
team.
didn't say they was number 10, but I wouldn't have been mad if Tiz put them
Yeah,
there.
defense is still a part of the team.
Yeah, but
So-
the
You know
what I'm
offense,
saying?
but the
Ray
defense
Lewis-
can't score. But the defense,
hey.
but the defense can't score points every
Yeah, but the
every
Baltimore
drive.
Ravens couldn't score either. When Ray Lewis didn't want they, you know what I'm saying? When
The
they had that
yes, they did.
defense.
Their defense was scoring points. Their defense
No,
put
but I'm
some
saying
points on the
what I'm
board.
saying, their offense wasn't prolific.
No,
Yeah, they
they
went 5
they-
weeks. They went
kicked a lot of
5
field
weeks without
goals.
putting up an offensive touchdown. You got a point there.
That's
They
my
did.
point. It's like
They
they're
kicked a
still
lot
a
of field
team, though.
goals. Field goals win championship when you have
Yeah.
a defense that's
Yeah, you
stacked.
got a defense that's part of the team.
Y'all problem is your quarterback can't get you in the damn red zone where you can kick field goals.
Nah, that's not true either. Because week before last, we was in the red zone plenty of times and we
Yeah,
missed
he
3
missed
field
3
goals.
He
Yeah, you
missed
missed 3
I
field
mean-
goals, yeah.
I mean, the difference between that and this past week was the kicker made field goals. I guess I'm trying to understand it, but I don't know it, man. I don't know, man.
You want to know some wedge, right? I'm hating on Auburn so damn bad that I want y'all to come troll me on my team tomorrow.
Oh man.
That's why I'm doing it with. So you can come troll me tomorrow. I'm gonna troll y'all live. Y'all come troll me tomorrow on my live stream.
Look, he says it was Brian Kelly's fake Southern accident. That was weird when he did that. That was weird when he did that. And I ain't even gonna lie to you.
That may be why he got fired.
That might be it, right? It might be it. Oh,
Did y'all see the picture that somebody caught him at a diner in Baton Rouge today?
No, man.
Nah.
Just out.
Why is
He
he
just out
still in
chilling.
Baton Rouge?
Hey,
Go home.
he just literally just out. He just out. He said, "Just go home, leave, get
Go
out."
home, bro. Like,
He has a home in
trying to
Baton
be.
Rouge. So why would he sell his house and leave?
I give you that.
Because he want to be part of Louisiana. He want to be part of the Louisiana.
I'll turn that stuff into an Airbnb and still get Louisiana money.
Hey, that's a good idea. All right, man. So usually about this time, they booed the pick. They booed the pick.
because you didn't pick Auburn.
Yeah. So usually by this time we always ask the question, man, of these teams that's on the sideline, which one has the best case to make it to the top 10. And it looks like it's between Mississippi State and Auburn. Any of these other teams?
Nah, just them two.
Not at all.
Okay, let me ask you this question.
I would have said Florida because Billy Donovan came from a Nick Saban tree and he got fired, so I would have gave Florida going away present.
What would y'all say? What would y'all say about South Carolina? Interesting. If South Carolina beat Alabama this past weekend, would South Carolina be on this list?
Yeah.
Would they be at the number 10 spot?
I think they would have been at the 10th spot if they beat Alabama. Yeah.
You think so?
I think if they would have beat Alabama this weekend, they would have. Pull up their resume.
I was about to say
South Carolina is
2 wins. They would have been 4-4 with 2 SEC wins.
They would have been 4-4 with two SEC with 2 and 4 in the conference.
They would have had a good case because Alabama is ranked so high. That definitely would have elevated them. But
would Alabama have been ranked high if they would have lost that game?
No.
Nah, I mean, you still winning there coming into the game. Alabama.
You think about South Carolina, man. South Carolina already had 5 losses, right? They beat Bama, who had 4. I just don't see them. Nah, I still want to rank them that high anyway.
What if they go at Ole Miss and get a win there?
That's possible.
Ole Miss hot as fish grease. Now, if you go in there and you beat them at home,
but if they have their entire team like they had this week and play the way they played this week, that is totally possible. They could go into Ole Miss and win that game because the way they played Saturday night until that formal, they look like the better team on the field.
South Carolina does not have a vertical passing game. Nick Harbaugh.
You don't have to when you got that dynamic quarterback.
But he's a running back.
That guy's a running back, a running back with an arm. And if you get the Ole Miss get to coming down here trying to stop that guy, and you turn Nick Harbaugh loose by himself like he had on our best corner, Xavier Brown, he ran past that killer. That kid was at the barbecue one trying to get some greasy food. he was at the barbecue one ordering his plate, and he turned around and found out somebody stole his scat pack. He running behind.
That's funny. That's funny.
Stole his scat pack.
Stole his cat.
How you know he got a scat pack, Coach Carl?
I'm just saying, like they stole the scat pack. Nick Harbor came out of the parking lot like a scat pack, man. Like
Hey,
that dude is fast. Like
yeah, he says, hey, that's a big Nick Marshall. You
that
think about
dude
that? It's a big
is
Nick Marshall.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, man. So, hey, you guys in the chat always let us know what you think about these rankings. Drop them in the chat, man. Let us know. Um, at about this time, like I said, I want to remind you guys that the Keyboard Collective is always accepting memberships. All you got to do is subscribe, and I always got to play that commercial. So real easy to join. All you got to do is subscribe to the channel you're in. You are a member. Make sure you do that. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel. And also, lastly, let me put this ranking back up here so y'all make sure y'all can see it. Lastly, mark your calendars again for January 13th, 2026. We will be electing officers, right? So that means we need a president of the Keyboard Collective. We need a vice president of the Keyboard Collective. We need a sergeant at arms to get people up out of here when they be talking nonsense. we, so we need those, and the way that you get nominated is you send your nominations to info@SECZN, and then we'll vote on it the same way we vote on the question of the day. We'll see who those people are. And I got some special things for the people that get elected. So the easiest way I would say to get elected is make sure you are commenting. Right, make sure you are commenting. That way, you can make yourself known to the people that got to vote, who is the people that are in the collective right now. All right, and lastly, I'm gonna go through a few of these comments just real quick before we get up out of here, and I let these guys plug their channels and stuff. Shout out to Ed, man. Ed said, uh, shout out to those No Limit Soldiers for holding down this past weekend against Cash Money. I'm about it. Man, I had a whole concert in here. and it was playing while Texas A&M was massacring LSU. Uh
Shout out to him, bro.
yeah, they definitely held it down, man. It was definitely a landslide. A lot of people saying Cash Money. Well, not a lot of people. A few people saying Cash Money won that, but
No, they didn't. No, they did not.
I
No, they
don't see
didn't. I
nowhere
don't know how they
where you
who
could
thought that.
even come up with
Mm-mm.
that conclusion that they won anything.
I
Like
don't know who thought that.
it was
man, listen,
Not with Master P running in place.
the battle came down between Juvenile and Mill X to me.
Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
for sure.
And Mill, the way she articulate her words, man, still to this day and age, she killed the dog.
yeah, for
And
sure.
then the Master P versus Birdman. Master P had way more titles than Birdman, and then Master P ain't calling out none of his artists for not showing up. Birdman did the whole shit, calling
It
out
was
artists.
immature, man. It's like we adults now. You don't gotta do all that.
All Master P had to do.
Got too drunk and then started showing his tail. So
All
That's
Master P
exactly.
had to do was just keep running in place. He was straight.
And then it was like he kept shouting out NBA YoungBoy. I'm like, he's not here.
yeah.
What are we even doing that for?
And then the crazy part about it, why would you play a Wayne song and Wayne not here?
Yeah, it was wild. That was wild too.
They don't mess with Birdman. Everybody know that. They don't mess with Birdman.
You got Ed saying Young Bleed. Yeah, man. I heard he's in ICU, man. So speedy recovery there, man. I hope everything's well with him.
Young Bleed, but Master P is on Young Bleed song.
Right.
Chopper showing up, Snoop showed up, like, bro.
Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Master P.
Look at this one.
Shout out to young
If
person.
Wayne was there, he probably would have kissed him in the mouth.
Wow.
Been done before. That's all I'm saying. It's been done before.
Wow.
That's my son, man. That's his son, though. But that's his son. That's his son.
Oh man.
Was.
Yeah. All right, man. Hey, first of all, man, I appreciate you guys for joining me. I gotta play the outro. I don't have that song in the outro. And actually, guys, I don't I don't even know how to cue it up on purpose. Like it's just in the intro. I don't know why it keeps playing. But I'm gonna play the outro, and I'll add that song to the outro next, since y'all love it so much, man. But man, this was a great show, man. Shout out to these guys for coming along, man, and chopping it up with me, helping me rank these teams. Shout out to you guys in the chat for showing up and having your opinions heard, man. I'm gonna go around the table, let everybody know where you can find them. And please, like I said, go sub to these channels and show these guys some love too, man. So first up, Nick Fraser.
Yo,
Tell the people
man.
where to find you, man.
Water Cooler Talk Sports, man. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. We are around the water cooler, man. Come check us out. Shout out to everybody that come rock with us, man. We appreciate y'all so much, man. Talking SEC, talking college football, talking Auburn football. Shout out to Tez for allowing me to come over here and do this every week. Shout out to DC Wolf. And, of course, shout out to our guy, Coach Carl, on the block sports, man. We appreciate y'all as well.
DC, tell the people where to find you at, my guy.
You can find me at Auburn_Addicts on all platforms. Auburn Addicts TV on YouTube. If you want that Auburn talk, man, come see me, baby. Appreciate you, Tez, for having me on, bro.
All right, man. Let me get this down. Coach Carl, tell them where to find you. You got big things going on, man. Tell people where to find you.
It is I, Coach Carl, right? Find me on the Block Sports Talk when I'm dropping videos. I'm probably not doing any lives on my channel because me and John has a new channel called T-Town Media. You can catch us tomorrow night. We go live at 8 o'clock Central Time. Me, Marvin, and John. And what the show is geared tomorrow, going to be geared around, everybody asking questions, and then we're going to answer questions about Marvin. Marvin will answer a whole lot of questions about football tomorrow night. So just tune in tomorrow night, and then on Sunday, any one of these guys that you see on the panel, Tez was there this Sunday, Nick, you, and DC, y'all welcome to come next Sunday on Around the Table. So we have T-Town Media Sunday where we had a round table talk, man. So everybody welcome to come in, man. A minute, the more the merrier, man. We're trying to get in and get out within an hour and 30 minutes maximum. So we won't hold you long on Sunday. Just get in and get out, man. Y'all show up and show out. Appreciate y'all for inviting me. You know what I mean? I just wanted to show my face, get Ted some support. But he been telling me he wanted me to come on stream, so
yeah, man.
We get out of practice early, so we got out of practice early. So when I got out of practice, I showed up. I came in and showed up for my guy, man. Good to see y'all guys, man. Roll Tide.
Hey, man. Hey, make sure you guys, man, go like and subscribe. Like their videos, subscribe to their channels, and watch the videos, man. Don't just go over there and just like them. Just watch them, man. Absorb the content, man. These guys are doing great work, man. Over there, Auburn Addicts are doing great work. Water Cooler Talk doing great work. Coach Carl doing great work over there. They got a new platform, man. Like he said, I was on there Sunday, man, doing a great job. Man, just go over there and support these fellas, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all just don't know how much I appreciate y'all for coming through here and chopping it up with me, man. But until next time, man, and you guys in the chat, I appreciate y'all too. I know I say that a lot, man, and I'm not going to stop saying it. I'm always going to tell y'all I appreciate y'all because y'all don't have to do this, man. Y'all could be doing anything else with y'all time. But y'all choose to come sit up and kick it with little old me ranking teams. So I appreciate that, man. I got more content coming, so be on the lookout for that. Again, like I said, I appreciate y'all so much, man. And we're going to get out of here, man, because I think all of these guys probably got stuff to do. So we're going to get out of here, man. But until next time, man, it's SECZN and we out.
And Huggy said, check your phone, Tez.